Hey, I'm Brittany, a 100% disabled Air Force veteran that travels full-time, and I basically retired at the age of 30. And if you are under the age of 42, single with no kids, and you literally want a fresh start or a restart to your life, then listen up, this one is for you. Now, you may not like, let's see, maybe the next sentence that I'm about to say, but you need to go ahead and join the Air Force. Now, it may sound crazy, but this is the best way for you to actually hit restart on your life, and here's how. Go ahead, honestly, and sell everything you have minus your car. You need to come into the Air Force with the least amount of bills and the least amount of stuff as possible so you can get this fresh start. So I recommend jobs that are admin, so whether it's medical admin or a real administrative position in the Air Force, I recommend doing that because that way it's the closest basically to a job that's on the outside. You'll be working kind of like a 9-to-5 in uniform in the AC. So that's my recommendation as far as that. So while you're in for those 4 years, you really need to focus on what you are trying to do in life. And if you are trying to save or pay off the bills that you had so you literally can come out of the military after those 4 years with a good restart, then you do not need to purchase things. Your mission is your job and paying off your bills, your financials before you came in. So during those 4 years, don't buy stuff. You have your car payment. You are literally going to be paying off those things that you came in with. You're going to make sure your health is taken care of. When was the last time you got your dental cleaning? Don't worry, they're going to be doing it every year. You'll have your dental taken care of, your vision. Make sure you get completely clear from all of your medical during your time while you're in. So after your 4 years are up, you are literally coming out with the option of being able to go to school full time and then having that bill paid for, as well as getting payment on top to go to school full time. That post 9/11 GI Bill is the best thing that has happened to military members, to the veterans. Now, when I separated from the Air Force, I decided to go to school in San Francisco, and including on top of my disability that I was getting from the Air Force, I was able to also collect $4,600, tax-free, because the government was paying me to go to school. So during that time of me going to school, I was also able to put that stuff into my savings and basically live off of my disability that I was getting while I was in the military. Well, from my time in the military. Now, my story is not going to be your story because we're different, and the paths and everything that led up to me being where I'm at will be completely different from what you got going on. However, you sacrificing those 4 years into the military, 4 years really ain't a lot, because think about how much time you've already wasted at your job that you have now, and you literally not getting nothing in return. You leave that job that you've been at for 8, 10, 12 years, what do you get in return? Nothing. Okay, but at least from the military, at minimum, you will be walking out with your post 9/11, and that post 9/11 and that VA home loan is golden. It's like a golden ticket. You will come out with additional things on top of that, but those two things right there is like the golden ticket, really. So if you have any more questions, or you just want to pick my brain about things, related to that, I'm here because I recommend the Air Force to anybody. Go ahead and do those 4 to 6 years, whatever works for your life or whatever. But do those 4 years, and then you come out and you leaving a lot better than what you came in. So I hope that makes sense.